Okay, today we're going to learn swimming. Now, it's just as I mentioned, it's just as the title says. You're actually going to learn how to swim, but this time you're going to learn how to swim outside the water. It's a little different. So, let me show you simply how it is. So you're on your belly, and you're going to, before we start, we're going to stretch long from the tip of the fingers to the tip of the toes. Just nice to do a cat stretch as often as you like to do it. It's really wonderful, wonderful way to start on any exercising. And then we're going to come up off of the chest and the thighs. Okay? It might be very hard in the beginning to get up off the thighs in particular. What I mean by thighs is right out here. You're going to create some space between your mat with your thighs. So be patient with yourself. That'll come. And if there's any stress in your lower back, skip this exercise. Your core will get stronger with the other exercises we learn how to do, and then you can go back to this later on and try this exercise. So if your lower back is at all feeling, if it's at all upset, just skip this and try this later on, okay? Particularly if you have a back injury, as I started out with. I couldn't do this exercise until I'd learned about 20 other Pilates exercises first. Okay, so gauge for yourself. Come up off your chest and your thighs. Again, if you're feeling any discomfort in the lower back, then skip this. But if you're not, let's continue to just swim on the floor, raising the thighs and the arms. And I like to do 5 big breaths, so let's do it. 1 big breath, and really inhale. 2 big breaths. 3 big breaths. 4 big breaths, you kind of have to force your breath. And 5 big breaths. Good. And relax. And I like to end these exercises that are very intense on the lower back by just doing a child's pose. And what I mean by that, if you haven't done this before, is you simply gently come up and do an oppositional stretch in that lower back. And just relax everything. This is a nice stretch on your thighs. You can have your knees apart or together, whatever feels comfortable. And it's just a way to relax the lower back, relax the neck. And just do a couple of big, deep breaths in this position. I like to, wherever I'm feeling a little tension or tightness, I like to imagine my breath actually breathing into that area and releasing the tension. So try that. Just take a couple of big breaths. Pretend you're breathing. See if you can feel the breath in the lower back in particular. For me, that's where I always feel a little tightness. Child's pose is wonderful. We're going to learn several exercises in this belly position, and we'll be using this child's pose a lot to relieve the stress from the lower back and the neck. Okay, great. See you in the next lesson.